Hey there everyone, welcome to Violet's Dream Tarot. So this reading is going to be all about your love life in the summer 2021, and what you can expect in your love life. This goes for whether you're already in a relationship or seeing someone, whether you have someone in mind, or whether you're completely open to new connections. You can take the messages either way. I am going to be using the Archetype cards just to get messages for people who don't have anyone in mind, but you can discount those if you already do. And as always, I want to say a big thank you to all of my patrons, including Alexandra, Kat, Kelly, Chris, Virginia, Cara and Joan. Thank you so much, you guys, for all of your support. Thank you to all of my subscribers. And I also want to say a special thank you today to Cara, who is also a patron, for donating the lovely Quantum Oracle, which we're going to be using today. I've been using it for some private readings since I received it a couple of days ago, and I absolutely love it. I did want to film this video outside actually, because my previous video was filmed outside and people really seemed to enjoy that, and I enjoyed it as well. But the weather has kind of taken a turn for the worse recently, and we've kind of got 2 weeks of rain forecast at the moment, which is sad. So unfortunately I'm back inside, but maybe in the future I'll be able to get outside again. So yeah, thank you so much, Cara, for your generosity and your kindness. And she has actually bought another deck, she's informed me as well, so that's on the way. But let's take a look at the piles that we've got today. We've got 3 piles as always, and I've put the Midnight Oracle cards on the piles. You guys know, if you are a regular here, that I've been putting cards on the piles recently and that I've been shuffling to get each card. So I haven't just chosen the cards and put them on, I've shuffled to get each one. So on pile 1 today we've got Stone, and we're using the Dark Mansion Tarot for pile 1. I really love the vibrancy of this deck, like it really is kind of brighter than life. Just ask yourself, what can I expect from my love life in summer? What's coming up for me in love over the summer? On pile 2 you've got the Crown and the Happy Tarot. And on pile 3 we've got Wheel and the Star Spinner Tarot. So whichever pile or piles are calling your name, making you feel really intuitively drawn towards them, that's going to be the best pile for you. Is not just the one that you feel you like the picture of the most, but the one that you feel really pulled towards. It's fine to choose more than one pile. Take the messages that resonate and leave what don't. This is not a private reading, it's a general reading on YouTube. So if you feel like a lot of the reading resonates but 1 or 2 things don't, that's fine, you can leave them. They're a message for someone else. Hope you enjoy this, you guys. I'm excited to see what comes out, and when you're ready I'm going to start with pile number 1. Hey there, group 1, welcome to your reading. If you chose the Stone card and the Dark Mansion Tarot, let's see what's coming up for you in your love life in the summer, what you can expect over the summer months in love. Okay. So we've got quite a few tarot cards jumping out, which is a nice start. So over here we've got the Knight of Swords, 10 of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, I really love this deck, the World, 7 of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, and the Chariot. So you've got quite a few major arcana cards, and you've also got 2 knights, so Knight of Swords and Knight of Wands. So let me just call out the zodiac signs that I'm seeing here. I'm seeing Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Aries, Leo and Sagittarius. So quite a few signs coming through. Maybe a few people will pick this pile that's Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus sign. So I feel like there are 2 people that you can choose from over the summer, 2 people kind of vying for your attention. And if you're already in a relationship, it could mean that another person is going to start flirting with you and you're going to have to, you know, shut them down. or decide what you want to do about that. Because for a lot of you, if you are in a relationship, I feel like it's fairly stable, it's fairly happy. And if you're not, I feel like one person is offering that stability, because the Knight of Swords was with the Ten of Pentacles, whereas the Knight of Wands is with the Chariot. So I feel like one person may be more exciting, the Knight of Wands figure might be more exciting, but the Knight of Swords figure is more dependable. So it's kind of like weighing up, do I choose the safe option, who has got a lot to offer me and, you know, would definitely provide me with a nice life and care for me, or do I choose the person who's maybe more exciting but maybe wouldn't be there for me in the long term, or wouldn't prioritize me possibly over their work, over their own goals. And so I feel like you do take some time to come to a decision. But definitely things are changing for you over the summer. The Wheel of Fortune in the World suggests a change that kind of closes one door for you but opens another. Moving on a little bit. So I'm also going to get you an Archangel Power Tarot card, just because I really like the way that they're worded. Okay, so the Queen of Michael just jumped out before I even started shuffling. Queen of Swords. So interesting, because you've got a Knight of Swords character. Brilliant, self-reliant, insightful, humorous. You know exactly what to do. The benefit of experience, a time for your career rather than relationships. So maybe you're also trying to prioritize your career, your own goals. It's an interesting message though. You know exactly what to do. You know, it feels like you know instinctively who would be the right choice for you, but you still feel torn on an emotional level, because the Queen of Swords is kind of making that decision rationally, you know. And we also have Peace, which is the Death card, Archangel Azrael. Release the past. There is a more enriching future coming. Let go and let God. Interesting, because I did say that there was going to be something ending. There was going to be a big change, because we've got the World card. So if you're in a relationship and you really don't want that to end, please don't worry. Please don't panic. It may mean that someone starts flirting with you who is a friend or a work colleague, and so you have to maybe pull away from that relationship. Could just be a change in the way that you see a relationship. It could be moving on to a higher level. The next level of commitment. So let's get a romance angel. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. I do feel that someone is going to show you that they are interested over the summer, because you have got these two kind of clear figures, the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Wands. I feel like whether you're in a relationship or not, someone is going to either outright say that they're interested in you, or are going to make those feelings clear through the way that they act. And engagement, your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So that was literally what I just said, is that you could be moving to the next level in your relationship. If you are going to be ending a relationship and moving on to a new one, it is going to be one that's committed. Some of you may be getting engaged, or even married if you're already engaged. Like, take it as the next step from where you currently are. So if you're not in a relationship, getting into one would be the next step. I love you. These are powerful words. Number 20. So someone's really going to come out and say that they're interested in you, group one. Someone's really not going to hold back, you know. This is not someone who minces their words or beats around the bush. Like, someone's going to make it very explicit, even if they don't say, I like you or I want to be with you. They're really going to make it very explicit. You're going to be under no illusions. The Ancient, number 45, Elder Experience Lessons. Now, this says the benefit of experience. So maybe there is an older feminine energy that you'll turn to for support or for guidance over this time. Maybe you're going to get some wise words from an older feminine, like a mother or a grandmother figure. Maybe an older sister or just an older friend who's more experienced in love. It could even come through from a spirit guide. Those kind of intuitive messages that tell us what to do for the highest good. Let's get you a healing message as well. So your healing message is love your body. Number 21, be more confident about your body, be happier with your body. Some of you may have been trying to lose weight or tone up, or maybe change a certain area of your body that you feel self-conscious about, like your hair or your teeth or your skin. This is saying have more confidence in your body over the summer in order to have healthier relationships. Let's get your archetype card now as well, group 1. Who is coming towards you in love over the summer? Advocate. Light attribute inspires you to put compassion into action. Shadow attribute, embracing negative causes or committing to causes for personal gain. So whenever we pull the archetype cards, you don't have to take both attributes. Just have fun with those cards and fit them into your life however they seem to fit. But that's the person that is going to be important in your love life over the summer, or someone who is coming towards you in love if you haven't already met them. If you are in a relationship already, these could be the traits that your partner takes on over the summer. Maybe they are going to get involved in charity work, do something to take care of someone who can't speak up for themselves. Maybe they're going to be very protective of you over the summer when you need it. Okay, from the lovely Quantum Oracle, the new deck, we've got your higher self, which is the 2 of Spirit at the top of the card. So I feel this is towards possibly getting messages from a spirit guide, you know, channeled messages or intuition to help you move forward. But I think as well your higher self is going to help you in determining which way you want to move forward, like picking between the 2 options or leaving one relationship and pursuing someone else. So I don't feel like you can really make the wrong decision over the summer with regards to, you know, whichever relationship you want to pursue, because you are being guided by your higher self. I feel like sitting in meditation, possibly where the word peace comes in, will really help you, and the 7 of Pentacles as well, to tap into this energy, especially if you find that it's overly emotional for you, like you're feeling really emotionally torn between the 2 options. We have Wertlosigkeit, number 22, worthlessness. So that is connected to the Love Your Body card as something that needs to be worked on for you guys. That's not saying that you have low self-esteem generally, but there is something to do with your body that makes you self-conscious, or that possibly gets in the way of relating to people straight away. It could be body language, for example, like you might come across very, very, not scared, but just nervous a lot, and maybe make yourself look smaller when you're in a group because you don't want to stand out. Things like that can really alter your chances of having people feel like you want them to approach you. I mean, your higher self there is kind of standing shoulders back, tall and proud. That's the confident body language. So then your ice cream card, because it's summer, so the ice cream oracle definitely needs to be used, is avocado, and it says self-care, beauty, healing. So there's a lot of cards tying into this one message. I'm just going to get you one more card and then we'll do your charms and dice, group 1. Hyacinth, play, laugh, and find joy. That's a nice message, especially for people who do feel self-conscious socially, and you might not have felt this prior to the global pandemic. You know, it might be hard getting back out there again now, even for people who were previously very confident. Just try and take it slowly and take it easy. Try to just have fun, not worry too much, not stress too much. Be lighthearted about social situations and about dating if you are kind of putting yourself out there for dates. Let's see what the charms have to say. And please turn down the volume now if you think you won't like the sound of the charms. They can be very loud, and they are mainly metal charms, so some of you find it really relaxing, some of you find it really grates on you. So I always try and remember to say, turn it down if you don't like it. I do like the forecast of your love life over the summer, group 1. I will say as well that the Chariot card is very connected to confidence. So I feel like you are going to get more confident as time goes by. You've got Taurus energy coming out on the astrology dice. You've got just married. So some of you definitely are going to be getting married or engaged over the summer, or moving into a higher level of commitment, because I don't always take that card to that charm to mean marriage. To me it means commitment. We've got listening to your inner voice, so definitely tapping into that inner wisdom that is there for you. You've got that message twice. The 2 elephants. You've got the healing message with the starfish, so there is still healing that needs to be done, as we've seen from the cards as well. Be flexible, be adaptable. With the frog, I feel like for a lot of you it does feel like you're trying to adapt from spending so much time alone or spending so much time at home and not having the pressures of social events and occasions, and then suddenly having to put yourself out there again feels very stressful and scary, and it is like going into a new world. So I think that's something to focus on and not beat yourself up about. We've got the Snowflake Obsidian Ball. That's about overcoming obstacles, which is really great because we've had an obstacle highlighted in this reading, and I got the feeling that you would get more confident over these next few months, and that seems to confirm that as well. Avoid things that drain your energy. Be very aware of kind of psychic vampires and toxic people. If you find that you spend time with people and typically you would walk away feeling refreshed or happy or buzzing a little bit from spending time with people you like and care about, and you notice that when you spend time with a particular person you walk away feeling anxious or stressed or tired or upset or unsettled, that person is likely a psychic vampire or someone who is kind of toxic for your energy. Doesn't mean they're a bad person in general, but toxic for your energy because they are kind of draining you. And that might not even be obvious. They might not be someone who is, high maintenance or depressing or toxic to be around in the moment. But when you walk away and you feel like your energy has just been zapped or made to feel unsettled and scrambled, then that is a really good sign of figuring out who is, in a sense, subconsciously sabotaging you. You've got the wish charm there. So if you guys want to pause the video and just make a wish looking at that charm, feel free to do so. And you've also got the goldfish, which is a very rare charm to come out, but a very powerful one. There is a Chinese folktale or folklore belief that if a goldfish swims up a waterfall, it turns into a dragon. So basically, if you go through some really challenging obstacles, you become something magnificent. And that's what is happening for you over the summer, is this transformation through pushing yourself and through overcoming obstacles that have been holding you back. So I think that's a great charm to get. It always makes me smile when that comes out because it's such a powerful little charm and it comes out so rarely. So we'll get your dice on top now as well, group 1, to finish up your reading. So we're going to roll the second set of dice, which is the original dice. I'll show you what they look like. You've got a little fish there. And we're rolling 5 dice for you. Okay, so can I have 5 dice for group 1, please? Okay, let's see what we've got. We've got a helping hand. So I feel like it's not you putting yourself out there and telling someone you like them. It's someone kind of forcing your hand in a sense. Maybe you've always felt that this person's interested in you, but they come out and say it, or they make it very, very obvious. So that means that you have to make a decision about it, whereas previously it was fine to just push it to the side or just ignore it. We've got the arrow pointing this way on the higher self card, so maybe the higher self is also advocating for you, and that's a trait that you're going to take on in these months as well. You've got growth and stability and health with the tree, which makes a lot of sense with all the messages about body confidence and self-esteem. We've got the house that normally talks about family and kind of household finances, material issues for me, but I feel like with this coming up here with the messages we've got today, it's kind of about coming out of your shell, getting out of the house, feeling comfortable doing that, you know, extending your comfort zone. And then we've got the theatrical masks, the happy and sad. So you may find that your emotions are kind of up and down, you don't know what to do, you know, it's like head and heart pulling in different directions, which we've seen with these two options that you seem to be faced with in summer when it comes to love. So I do imagine that there's going to be a bit of an emotional roller coaster over the summer months, so be braced for that. And of course, in this card, the Wheel of Fortune, you've got the Ferris wheel, which of course is about ups and downs. So yeah, I do feel that there are ups and downs, but I feel like it does work out well for you, because I just get the feeling that you're not going to be able to make the wrong decision, because you are guided by your higher self, by your intuition, by a spirit guide, whatever it is. You just seem unable to make the wrong decision for yourself, because deep down you know what you want to do. So I hope this resonated with you, Group 1. Please let me know in the comments whether this is something you're already dealing with, or, you know, something that you're just expecting now, having watched this video. Please like, share and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. It really does help my channel get seen by more people on YouTube and helps us to grow our family here. I'm really excited for you guys to see what's coming up, what actually, how this manifests itself in all of your lives, because it does sound very interesting. And thank you again to Cara for donating the lovely deck. I really, really like it. It's actually nicer when it arrived than I thought it would be when I saw it online. So thank you again, Cara. And if you're interested in what I do here on the channel and want to get more involved, then check out my description box. There's lots of links in there, so you can follow me on Instagram or Bilibili. I post daily oracle cards on Instagram, so if you want to see those in your feed, definitely check that out. If you are interested in exclusive content and giveaways, then check out my Patreon page and consider becoming a Patreon over there. If you'd like to book a private reading or an angel healing session, check out my Etsy shop. I'm offering them again over there now. And if you would like to donate to the channel like the lovely Cara did, then please check out my PayPal link if you want to leave a tip or a donation to help me keep making these videos, or my Amazon wishlist or indie deck wishlist if you would like to leave a new tarot or oracle deck. That's really, really kind of you. Thank you so much for spending your time with me here today and sharing your energy with me, Group 1, and I hope you have an amazing summer full of love and happiness and joy. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye. Take care. Hey there, Group 2. Welcome to your reading if you chose the Crown and the Happy Tarot. Let's see what's coming up for you in your love life in the summer months. Group 1's reading was really interesting, so we'll see if yours is very different or very similar. Okay, so let's see what we've got here. We've got the King of Wands as your first card, the High Priestess, Eight of Swords, Five of Cups, Ace of Cups, and the Magician. Interesting cards. So I'm seeing Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, possibly also water signs coming through, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus sign. I kind of get the feeling, Group 2, that there's someone you have your eye on and you're just not ready to make a move towards them. Maybe you're scared of what they will say, that it would be, you know, not the answer you were hoping for. Maybe you just don't want to put yourself out there. If you are in a relationship, I feel like possibly you're keeping silent about some things that you're unhappy about because you don't want to rock the boat, or you don't want to get drawn into arguments and things, but you feel like a change needs to be made. And then we've got the Ace of Cups and the Magician, which to me is like a very positive twist, possibly towards the end of the summer, very positive change. So I'm curious to see what the Oracle cards are going to say, bearing in mind I'm reading for people who aren't in a relationship and people who are. In fact, I'm going to start with an Archangel Power Tarot card because I really like the way that they are worded. Group 2, Love Life in the Summer. Okay, so you've got the Star, Archangel Jophiel, Aquarius energy, a dream come true, believe in yourself, the end of a difficult situation. That's great. And that does look like what the cards are saying, is that there's this period of time where there's someone that you are either in a relationship with or have your eye on, and there are some things that are upsetting you and you're keeping quiet about it, or you want to tell them you like them but you're too scared in case there's a rejection or in case it just doesn't work out. And you spoil the friendship. And then you've got this positive twist. So you've also got 7 of Ariel, 7 of Pentacles. You've invested wisely, have patience and wait for the harvest. Review your progress and make plans for your next endeavor. Okay, let's get a Romance Angel. We have free yourself, it's time to take back control of your life. And chemistry, there's a strong magnetic attraction here. So some of you may be choosing to leave relationships that you're finding unfulfilling over the summer. Some of you may just be biting the bullet and telling someone you like them, or distancing yourself if you feel like there's no kind of reciprocated feelings there, looking for someone new. I do feel that whatever happens, whether you walk away from a relationship or you stay or you tell someone you like them or not, you do end up in a relationship or dating someone by the end of the summer, because we've got that Ace of Cups suggesting a new relationship or a new person, and we've got the Magician as well, transformation from negative to positive. So we've got honesty is essential, speak with love and truth, number 38. So whether you're in a relationship or you've got someone on your mind, I feel like it's important to let them know what's going on for you. I understand if you don't want to tell someone that you like them because you're scared of what that would happen. That's fine, you don't have to make it explicit or anything, but I feel like you need to make a decision whether you're prepared to have these feelings for this person and not act on them, or you know, start looking for other people. If there are problems in your relationship, that you have a relationship with someone, then you definitely need to talk about them, because otherwise it's just going to remain in this stalemate situation, this 8 of Swords, that the Romance Angels are telling you to free yourself from. So let's get this card as well. Act as if your partner is here, number 37. Whether you have someone in your life or not, act as if they are with you, so you will always consider them. It's a little bit close to people who are trying to manifest someone, I think. With the Magician card, that's all about manifestation. Visualizing and feeling what it would be like to have that person there. And maybe you realize, group 2, that you're in a relationship with someone that doesn't match up to how you would expect a partner to behave towards you, or how you would expect a partner to treat you. Maybe that's the catalyst to move on. But if you're in a happy relationship, obviously that isn't a message for you. This is only for people who are currently experiencing problems or have some resentment possibly that they haven't vented towards their partner. We have the Life Bringer, number 35, establishment, growth, fulfillment. I really like that, the Life Bringer, like bringing new life towards you, or bringing you back to life at a time when you felt very dead, very cold, very much like nothing's changing for you. Establishment, growth, fulfillment. Yeah, I definitely see you guys getting into a relationship or at least dating someone by the end of the summer. And it may not be the person you're currently with or currently have your eyes on, but it feels very positive. So I'm going to get you guys a healing message as well. You have examine your integrity, number 11. Okay, this card kind of comes up when we have hidden motivations or when we might not even be aware of our motivations for behaving in a particular way. So maybe you feel like you're staying with someone and you don't really love them, or you've kind of lost the spark, and you think the kindest thing to do is to stay with them because, you know, you don't want to break their heart, you don't want to leave them. But you could also look at it as you're pretending to love someone, which would feel awful for them if they figured out that you didn't really, or that you didn't want to stay in the relationship and you were staying because you didn't want to hurt them. You're also taking time away from them to find another person who would be a better match for them. You can look at things from someone else's perspective and realize that actually what you thought was a good thing isn't the right thing at all. You know, as well, you could have a crush on someone who's in a relationship, or you could have a crush on someone who's your good friend and you do things for them because you have that crush on them, and they think it's just because you like them as a friend and you're a great friend, and, you know, maybe they would feel let down to learn that that was the real reason. So sometimes you can think you're doing things in the best possible way when actually you're not. That makes sense, group 2. I'm not saying that you're a bad person, because I don't think you are. I'm just saying that sometimes we think we're doing the right thing when actually from someone else's perspective it wouldn't feel that way. And that can also help you to make a better decision for you as well. So we'll get you an archetype card for those of you that aren't in a relationship to see who's coming towards you in love. Okay, we have Virgin. Light attribute, maintaining symbolic purity of heart and spirit. Shadow attribute, fear of intimate union. Now, this doesn't mean that this person is literally a virgin. It can mean someone who's very shy, seems quite pure, struggles to talk about, you know, things that they find off color. Someone who truly believes in true love and, you know, finding the right person and not just being with anyone. Possibly also someone who's been single for quite a while, maybe even by choice. Okay, so from the lovely Quantum Oracle, the new deck from Kara, we've got True Love in the reverse, the 4 of Energies at the top. So it does feel like those of you that are in relationships who've picked this pile and resonate with it feel like you don't want to be with that person anymore, or that there's incompatibilities there. Maybe you feel like the spark is gone. For those of you that maybe have a crush on someone, maybe you've built up the connection in your head a lot and you're thinking, well, now I don't know what this person is actually showing towards me and what I've just imagined that they're showing or interpreted that they're showing. I feel like you guys are kind of reading between the lines a lot and it's driving you a bit crazy, trying to figure out what the truth is. Peace as well, the 2 of Intentions, and I love this card because there's a hot air balloon there, and you guys, if you are long-term viewers, you know how much I love hot air balloons. They make me feel so happy when I see them. I don't know why. Maybe it's a past life thing, because there's nothing to explain it in this life, but I love them. They make me so happy. So peace can be found, group 2, and I feel like currently you're not in that peaceful mindset. I feel like it's the opposite. You're currently feeling very stressed or very confused about your relationship or about the crush you have on someone. Maybe you don't even have a crush on someone and you're just like frustrated with the lack of love in your life and you just want to settle down, because there's the swans there, and I think that's significant because swans mate for life, and I feel like you are one of those people that is looking for that real true connection, that true love connection that just is extraordinary and completely blows all other relationships out of the water. And it's interesting that we've got these cards because the Virgin card kind of represents someone with those values as well, someone who, you know, doesn't get into relationships lightly, doesn't, you know, get into intimacy with someone without really thinking it through and thinking, could this be the one? Is this someone I really trust? Someone who really values themselves on that physical level and guards their heart otherwise. Wertlosigkeit. Okay, so group 1 actually got this card. Number 22, worthlessness. So this comes up when there are self-esteem issues or things that are making you feel like a bad person, like elephant in the room, things that need to be said or things that are going on in your mind that someone else is unaware of that makes you feel really bad. This can also definitely come in if you have a crush on someone that you're really close friends with, and it feels like every day that goes by where they don't seem to reciprocate that crush just seems to push you further down into feeling sad about that and wondering why they don't feel the same way or they don't seem to feel the same way. So that might relate to some of you. We've got kiwi strawberry as your ice cream. I've never seen a kiwi strawberry ice cream, but it looks like a fun combination. Youthfulness, optimism, exuberance. I thought we'd use these cards because of the summer connection. So wanting to have fun again. I feel like the past few months at least, you guys have been very stressed. When it comes to love, you've been overthinking, you've been frustrated with someone or your situation, or you've been reading between the lines constantly trying to figure out what's this person feeling, what do they want, do they like me, etc. How can I tell this person that I'm having problems in our relationship, etc. And it just is so exhausting. And so it's like you just wanna let all of that go and have the carefree, more enjoyable early stages of a relationship again. Orchid, your uniqueness is always perfectly lovely. Okay, so never try to be someone you're not. And I feel like that's going to serve you well in future relationships and with whoever this Ace of Cups magician person is, this Virgin card. So we're going to see what messages we can get from the charms now. And just my quick disclaimer, if you don't like or think you won't like the sound of the charms, please turn down your volume now. They can be very loud. Some of you love the sound, some of you hate it. So I always try and remember to say, if you don't think you're going to like it, please turn down the volume. And then we'll do your dice when we've got your charms on top. So group 2, love life in the summer. Okay, so we got 2 charms that flew out while I was shuffling. The first one is the dragonfly, which is fire elemental energy. It's also a good luck symbol. So fire elementals are working with you, they're helping you at this time. And also this big key. So that's saying that whatever is going on for you, whatever is stressing you out or that you're finding difficult at this time when it comes to love, that's going to be resolved over the summer. You are going to have the resolution or the unblocking or the happy ending that you need after all of this stressful time. And it may not come about in the way that you thought it would. Like it may not come about through reconciling your differences with a partner or having your crush tell you that they like you. But there is going to be that happy resolution. So we've got the healing symbol with the starfish there, and also the wasp, which represents pain for me. So healing from pain, healing from burdens that you've been carrying around with you. You've got the Venus symbol there, so the feminine kind of putting themselves first in this instance and also working on that lovely feminine energy. Your Venus placement could also be important over the summer, so check your astrology there. We've got the binoculars, which can be about really looking deeply into a situation. Maybe you've spent a lot of time recently analysing your relationship with someone and realising it's not what you want, or realising a change is going to have to be made. We've got Cancer energy there. we've got the letter Z, although the way it fell made it look like an N, so you can take either of those letters if you want to. This Alice in Wonderland charm is about anxiety, about timing. So maybe you're worried that you have spent too much time investing in a person, the kind of sunken cost fallacy that you can't walk away from them now. Or maybe you think, you know, when am I going to find someone? It's been ages, etc. There's some anxiety around timing here when it comes to love. We've also got the downturned horseshoe, which is about bad luck or feeling like things haven't been going your way. The attachment charm is telling me you're going to grow very attached to someone, particularly towards the end of the summer. And you've also got the hummingbird, love is in the air. So please don't despair about the messages that we've got here, because I feel like if this reading is for you, you're already going through these issues because they came in at the start of the reading. You know, you're already keeping quiet about feelings that you have for someone, or keeping quiet about issues that you have that you want to raise in your relationship. And so I feel like, yes, there may be a cathartic moment over the summer where you walk away from a relationship, or you have an argument, or you make a decision to pull back from a friendship where you have a crush on the person because you feel it's doing you more harm than good. But it does eventually lead to a positive resolution and a positive outcome for you. So we'll get your dice on top as well, group 3, and see what else they can tell us to finish up your reading. So we're rolling the 6th set of dice. Those are the Voyager's dice. I'm just going to show you what they look like. You've got a crab there, so that's like Cancer energy showing up again. And we're rolling 7 of the dice for you. So let's get 7 dice for group 2, please. You've got the Crown. That's incredible because you chose the Crown as your pile marker card. So the Crown is all about making decisions that are right for you and not considering other people's preferences there, not feeling the need to take other people into account. So putting yourself first, essentially, which we got if you're a feminine with the Venus charm. We've also got the telescope, which is very similar to the binoculars. Deep insight into a situation, sometimes over-analyzing. I feel like you're juggling a lot right now. You feel like your feelings are all over the place, so you've got a lot on your mind all the time. There's choppy water as well, this unsettled energy. But as time moves on, you're going to have everything you need. With the backpack, you're going to feel a lot more equipped. You're going to feel a lot more confident, a lot more assured of yourself. We have contentment there with the cauldron. It can also be about abundance and manifestation. And you've got the earth elemental sign, which is also a sign of magic as well. So earth and fire elementals are working with you over the summertime in your love life, group 2. Magic is surrounding you. This feels positive overall, although obviously there is going to be the ripping the plaster off moment where you've got to tell someone that you don't want to be with them anymore, or where you've got to have that deep conversation with yourself or with another person and make a change. It ultimately leads to a very happy result. So I wish you all the very best, group 2. Please let me know in the comments how this resonated with you. Please like, share and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, because it helps me get seen more on YouTube and helps us to grow the little family that we've got here, which is lovely. And if you're interested in what I do here on the channel and you'd like to get more involved, then check out the description box. There's lots of links in there. You can follow me on Instagram, for example. If you want to get daily oracle cards in your feed, you can go and support me on Bilibili by following me over there if you'd like to. If you're interested in exclusive content and giveaways, then check out my Patreon page. I'm offering private readings and angel healing sessions again on Etsy now, so check out my Etsy shop if that interests you. And if you're feeling very generous like the lovely Cara, and you'd like to donate to the channel, thank you so much. I have a PayPal link for tips and donations that help me keep making these videos, and I also have an Amazon wishlist and an indie deck wish list as well for new tarot and oracle decks. So if you'd like to send a new deck to the channel, that would be lovely. Thank you so much to all of you for being here and spending your time and sharing your energy with me here today. I genuinely wish you the very, very best over the summer. I hope you have a great summer full of love and happiness and joy. And take care of yourselves, you guys, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye. Take care. Hey there, Group 3. Welcome to your reading if you chose the Wheel and the Star Spinner Tarot. This is going to be your reading. So let's take a look at what's coming up for your love life over the summer months. Group 1 and 2 were pretty different from each other. So we've got the Six of Pentacles, Two of Cups, that's lovely in any relationship reading. The Ten of Pentacles as well, that's really nice. We've also got Queen of Swords, Five of Wands, Nine of Wands, and the High Priestess. Okay, so we've got Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy showing up here. Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus sign. I feel like you guys are going to get plenty of offers over the summer months, or at least 2 offers that you're going to be choosing between when it comes to people who are interested in you or people to go out with. Some of you are dating, and I kind of get the feeling from the Queen of Swords that you're dating in a very methodical way. Like you're easily weeding out people that aren't right for you or that have kind of deal breaker attributes. You're very level-headed about this. If you're in a relationship currently, I feel like you're being quite pragmatic about it, quite rational and sensible, because we've got the Five of Wands and the Nine of Wands, which suggests there could be some issues popping up. Maybe there's some incompatibility between you and a person. Maybe there's a physical distance, so you don't have a lot of time to spend with each other because of work or other commitments. So maybe you're kind of being practical about that and just trying to take charge of planning when to see each other, etc. I see you also doing a lot of thinking about love with the High Priestess, a lot of asking yourself, what do I want? What's best for me here? What should my next move be? But it feels like a time when you're pretty supported from the Two of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. If you are in a relationship, this person really loves you and cares about you. If you're dating over the summer, I think you're going to find some great connections. You're just going to be very quick to get rid of the people that don't seem like a good match for you because you don't want to waste your time. That's what I'm seeing with the Queen of Swords, is that you value yourself, you value your time and energy, and you don't want to give of that to someone who isn't worth it, or you don't want to give it to a relationship that's not going to work out. We've got the Four of Michael from the Archangel Power Tarot, the Four of Swords. Insights that come from quiet meditation, the need for more sleep or time off, seek relief from stress. So the Four of Swords does often come up when there's a bit of a hiatus. So I'm wondering if there is maybe a physical separation between you and a partner. Maybe you live far apart and so you're not able to see each other very often. Maybe you're on a break. Maybe this is you just taking time to think about connections that you have and decide who you're going to pursue or what you want from love moving forward. Solutions. Number 14, the Temperance card, Archangel Zadkiel. Success that comes from objective compromise, self-control and patience, forgiving and healing energy. Sagittarius energy there. Yeah, it really feels like you guys are tackling this from a very level-headed perspective. You're trying not to get too like emotionally confused so that your emotions cloud your judgment. Just the word solutions sounds very corporate, you know. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. And there was forgiving and healing energy on the solutions card. And also new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So for those of you that are dating, there is going to be a new person coming into your life that makes you feel great. For those of you that are in a relationship, maybe you feel like it's not going to work out or someone else catches your eye. But new love can also talk about renewed love in a relationship. So it doesn't mean that your relationship is going to end or that someone is going to come between you and your partner. It can be about finding renewed love, especially after a difficult time in your partnership. New love, oh my goodness. 26, embrace an opportunity for love in your work prospects or for spiritual growth. So some of you might meet people at work or through friends. Lots of opportunities for you guys to meet people over the summer, which is interesting because I kind of get the feeling that that wasn't the answer you were expecting. Like, I kind of get the feeling that you were thinking, no, there's no way I could meet someone. I never come into contact with the right kind of people. But it feels like there is an opportunity here, group 3. You're in demand. She who laughs. Number 30, humor, perspective, mirth. Trying to basically get the light-hearted energy back, because the Queen of Swords is a very serious energy. You know, she's someone who takes no prisoners, takes everything very seriously, looks at it very objectively. She might find humor in the situation after it's happened. You know, once she can relax and breathe a bit more, she can look back on it and laugh. And maybe that's what this is about. Maybe it's about looking back at a relationship that didn't work out and you think, why did I take it so seriously? You know, but I feel like in general, you're just opening yourself up to more fun over the summer, because the 5 of Wands and 9 of Wands tells me that there's going to be a little bit of time that feels stressed or strained, possibly because you're at a distance from your partner, or because you're dating and not finding the person that matches you, you know, just not finding the person that you feel that click with. Possibly there's just issues going on that are causing you and your partner to argue or not see eye to eye. So she who laughs kind of brings a fresh perspective there. Let's get you a healing message. Okay, so we've got reverse disassociation, number 28. So some of you might be masters at disassociating and trying not to feel your feelings when they come through. You know, Queen of Swords trying to just let rationality take control, but this is saying please allow yourself to feel more, because that's going to let you be guided to the right decision for you, the one that feels right ultimately. You also have ground yourself, number 15. So if you feel like you're letting little things get to you, or you feel like you're just, you know, struggling to concentrate, ground yourself, take the time to do that. I'm going to pull an archetype card now for those of you that don't have anyone in mind right now, don't have a current relationship, to see who's coming towards you in love. Wow, that was quick. Okay, you've got 2. So this is the new love figure for you guys. It could be one person with both of these attributes, or it could be 2 different people. And whenever I pull the archetype cards, I always say have fun with them. You don't have to take both attributes on each card if you don't want to, or if they don't resonate with you. Just enjoy these. So you've got artist, light attributes, expressing a dimension of life that is just beyond the 5 senses, inspiring others to see life symbolically. Shadow attributes, using talent as an excuse to mistreat others, posing as the starving artist to elicit pity. And athlete, light attributes, dedication to transcending physical limits, including handicaps, development of personal willpower and strength of spirit. And the shadow attributes are misuse of athletic ability for selfish ends, false sense of invulnerability, and entitlement. Okay, so those are the kind of 2 figures possibly, or one person with both attributes coming into your life. We have number 20, andere Leben, other lives. So possibly you're worried about hurting people as well. You know, you're worried that If you turn someone down, it's going to have a really negative effect on them, or if you break up with someone. But I also feel that for a lot of you, it's about going through a lot of people dating wise before you find the right one, and feeling like you're just going through so many options before that person comes along. From the lovely new Quantum Oracle from Kara, we've got Stuck Energy, the 8 of Energies, but there's a lovely rainbow overhead there, so that kind of says to me he's not going to be stuck forever. Maybe you feel stuck in a relationship, like it's not moving forward, or maybe you feel like the circumstances that are causing a problem in your relationship is out of your control, like one of you's had to move away for work, or you know, work is causing problems, or other commitments are getting in the way, and it's not anything that either of you is particularly doing, but it's still causing issues. Maybe it's about being grounded a little bit due to restrictions. Maybe you would normally get away over the summer with your partner and it just feels like you can't do that, or you can't get out as much in search of a partner as you would normally do and want to. But you guys have also got another 8 from that deck, the 8 of Spirit, and it says the healing light. So there is a lot of healing coming in for you guys over the summer, because we've got that mentioned quite a few times. Forgiving and learning, healing of issues and problems. And of course the wheel, that's your pile marker today. The wheel always says to me, like, keeping going, you know, persevering through a difficult time. It just keeps rolling on, keeps moving, doesn't stop, doesn't get stuck. You know, the wheel will free itself. And I also think of the Wheel of Fortune, of times changing for the better. And your ice cream oracle card, because it's the summer theme, is Pistachio, emotional healing. Wow. Independence and responsibility. Yes. Feels like you're kind of taking the lead in all relationships over the summer. You're saying to someone, I'm sorry, it's not working out. Let's not see each other again after the first date. Maybe you're saying, hey, partner, you know, we need to make more time to see each other, or we need to make more quality time for each other. Cornflower, learn from friendships old and new. Okay, so possibly spending more time with friends, possibly looking at friends' relationships and seeing where they went wrong and learning to counteract that, possibly friends giving advice. So I'm going to do your charms now, group 3, and then we're going to move on to your dice. But just my quick disclaimer as always, if you think you won't like the sound of the charms, and they can be very loud, please do turn down your volume now, just while I shuffle the charms, because they can be loud. Some of you love it, some of you hate it. I always have to try and remember to say I'm going to start. So group 3, love life in the summer months. Okay, so this charm fell out while I was shuffling. This is a musical symbol. So some of you might find healing through music, or this could be connected to the artist figure that's coming through. Your relationship could be very centered around the music that you share. You've got the winter symbol as well. That could be important. Maybe it's when a relationship started or ended, or when something very important happened for you personally. We've got a love heart there, so love is definitely existing for you in summer. You're just playing it by ear with the manta ray. You're not pushing yourself to move too quickly. You're just going at your own pace emotionally. The gauntlet there is about feeling challenged or challenging someone. So maybe this is just with regards to you saying straight away, I'm sorry, it's not going to work. Moving on to the next person. Could be about arguments that might be going on between you and someone else that you're going to resolve. We have the Sagittarius charm there again, because you've got Sagittarius with the solutions or temperance card, but this is also about determination, adaptability, flexibility, adapting to a new lifestyle maybe, if things have changed. We've got that stuck energy coming through again here, wanting to be free, wanting to change things, be liberated. You have air elementals working with you like fairies, and magic is surrounding you at this time. You've also got Hanged Man energy. So some of you are taking some time to decide what you want, you know, weighing up your options. We've got that with the Four of Michael card there. Someone is really going to think you're beautiful and tell you that over the summer, which is lovely. And you've also got the Passport. So it could be that you feel stuck for options as to how to spend your time over the summer, that you can't travel abroad like you wanted to, or you can't do the things that you would normally do that make it fun to hang out with people. So that could be connected to the stuck energy, and that could be why you're feeling that way. So we'll get your dice on top now as well and see what else they can tell us. Okay, so we've got the number 5 set of dice. The 5th set are the actions dice, and they look like this. Okay. And I'm rolling 3 of them for you today, so not an awful lot, but you did pick group 3, so maybe 3 is an important number for you guys. There's 3 months of summer. Interesting. Yeah, so you've got the thinking person. You know, I did feel from the Hanged Man and from the Four of Michael that you are giving a lot of thought to your relationships. You are trying to optimize what you get out of love. You don't want to stay in any situations that feel unfulfilling for you or that feel like you're wasting your time. You're kind of in this no-nonsense energy over the summer when it comes to love. Group 3, which is great. That's commendable, you know. It's great that you don't want to stay in any situations that just don't feel right for you, you know, and so you're putting that energy out there. Whenever I see the ball, I think of energy, and this is very similar to the Wheel card again, because it's like, just keep moving, just keep bouncing along. So I do feel from that landing on the stuck energy card that you are going to unstick. You're no longer going to be feeling stuck or trapped or like things aren't moving forward for you, because you're going to take decisive action. So if you feel like you're not seeing enough of your partner or that they're not prioritizing you, you're going to demand that they do, and that you both make time to have meaningful time with each other. If you are, you know, at a distance from each other, making time to video call regularly and things like that. Maybe both make the same meal and then video call while you're eating it, so it's like a dinner date, watching movies together online. If you don't have a partner and you're looking for one, it can be about, you know, next please straight away when you're dating, like just immediately going through people and saying, no, not the one for me, not the one for me. Very strict boundaries is what I'm seeing, group 3. And then we have the person who's walking through the door, and this just feels like the start of a new chapter, new opportunities when it comes to love, renewed energy, renewed love, etc. So really, really positive. Definitely commend you guys for just taking on the situation head on and saying, no, I'm not putting up with this. I mean, I think that's great. You guys being very assertive. So I hope you've enjoyed this group 3. Please let me know in the comments how it resonated. I'm excited for you guys over the summer because there's a lot of positive energy coming in, a lot of new and renewed energies. Please do like, share and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, because it helps me get seen more on YouTube and helps us to keep growing this family that we've got here. And if you're interested in what I do here on the channel and you want to get more involved, then please check out my description box. There's lots of links in there, so you can go ahead and follow me on Instagram, for example, if you want to get daily oracle cards in your feed. You can follow me on Bilibili to show me some support over there if you want to. You can check out my Patreon page if you're interested in exclusive content and giveaways that I do over there. If you're interested in private readings and angel healing sessions, then I am offering them again now on my Etsy shop, so take a look over there if that interests you, because I've had a hiatus but I've come back after a few weeks. And if you'd like to donate to the channel like the lovely Cara did, then thank you so much. I have my PayPal link for tips and donations to help me keep making these videos. And I also have my Amazon wish list and my indie deck wish list for new tarot and oracle decks. If you're feeling very generous and you'd like to donate a new deck to the channel, that would be lovely. So thank you guys for your time. Thank you for spending your time and sharing your energy with me here today. I wish you all the best of luck with everything over the summer. I hope you have a summer that is filled with love and joy and happiness. Take care of yourselves, you guys, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye. Take care.